The last trick for most magicians is to disappear. After 17 seasons, the man known as Fitzmagic has made his great escape from the NFL. He'll now be my teammate on Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. I recently visited Ryan Fitzpatrick and most of his family. Oldest son Brady was away at a football camp as they were doing something they're accustomed to, moving into a new home.
So this is a site you guys are familiar with. In moving how many times?
Ooh, 11.
11 times. A lot of moving of mattresses, a lot of boxes to unpack.
When we were first married, we were like, well,
I'll go outside.
You wanna go outside?
Play my shooter.
okay.
And the 7th round draft pick out of Harvard, Ryan Fitzpatrick, makes his NFL debut.
I'll never forget the feeling when I had to jog out there, and it was Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce
the greatest
and
show on
Orlando
turf,
Pace
right.
and Marshall Falk all staring at me, voice cracking. At that point, I couldn't grow chest hair. Now I can. Then I went out there and, it happened.
Touchdown, St. Louis Rams. How about that?
Playing with their 3rd string quarterback, down 24-3 at halftime.
Fitzpatrick unloads for Curtis in the flat. Got a block. Kevin Curtis, 45-40.
I came in and I threw for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and I was like, this is easy.
Touchdown, game over.
2 weeks later, I'm starting against Minnesota, and I threw 0 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And then I realized
It's hard.
it's hard.
Raising 7 kids is also hard. So is conducting an interview with those kids in the house.
I think it's our job as parents to quit opening the door! Luke!
Fitz's career was like his life at home.
Very cool.
This thing means something to me!
It was loud.
It means something to me!
Well, exactly. My thoughts, exactly. That sounds like your dad when he does something great out on the field.
It was fun.
That celebrating is the most tired I've ever been.
And it had enough Fitzmagic sprinkled in to make it unforgettable.
It's magic, baby.
Fitzpatrick throws it.
What a strike throw, Fitzpatrick.
End zone! Touchdown! I think I'm starting to believe in Fitz magic.
Okay, who wants to point out to me where they were born?
Oh, Zoe's ready. Zoe's
Okay,
ready.
Zoe, step on up. You point out to me
Tell
where
us
you were
about
born.
Do you know the city and the
Oh,
state,
Houston.
Zoe?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
Where do you think, Jake?
Yeah. You know, when your parents both go to Harvard, you are going to get that right.
As a senior, Fitzpatrick led Harvard to an undefeated season and was named Ivy League Player of the Year. But perhaps his greatest accomplishment on campus came as a freshman, when he figured out the importance of the Facebook. A few years before, a group of Harvard students founded Facebook.
When you walked on campus at Harvard, they would hand you the freshman Facebook, and it was looked like a yearbook.
This was her photo in the freshman
This is my
Facebook.
photo, and then
I was like, there it is.
There it is.
There
do I
she
need to find your
is.
photo?
No!
You are gorgeous. Look at
My
this.
best friend went to a football party. She was like, I met this guy, he plays football, his name's Ryan Fitzpatrick, and he came up to me, and as she was introducing herself, he said, I know who you are. You're Liza Barber's roommate, and I'm gonna marry that girl.
Oh my
And
God!
so I was like,
you are
okay.
romantic.
Well, a little
So-
stalkerish
so
at that point. Yeah, a little creepy.
That's okay. You know
So
what you
I
want.
grabbed the freshman Facebook, because then you're like, okay, let's see.
Who is this guy?
And I opened up to his page, and I thought, no, thank you.
Oh my Facebook photo, Liza.
I grew up thinking.
I used to get Brendan Fraser a lot.
I think our first official date was at Chili's. Love at Chili's, first Valentine's Day at Wendy's, engagement at McDonald's.
Why the fast food?
I was a starving artist at that point, This is a gas station / McDonald's. So it was pretty classy.
And now you are the mother of 7 of his children.
7, I think all of them.
I'm pretty sure.
I want to talk about Desean Jackson. I need to know the moment that you decided to put on his outfit.
He looks cool. It looks so awesome.
Right.
So I was like, D-Jack, like, how do you pick that out? Like, how do you wear that? Like, and he says, if we win, you're wearing it post-game. And I was like, okay. Like, I was wearing my gray golf shorts, and then I just had his top on with the deal.
It's so good.
And it was cool.
Is any of that yours, or is that?
The chest hair is mine.
The weight of those gold chains, I bit them to make sure they were real. Is that what you're supposed to do?
I have no idea. I'm wearing cubic zirconium. What do I know?
I mean, I think we just have to stay humble, you know, and we got to make sure we know how to handle success and all those things, so we can't change who we are.
His uniform changed often, but Fitz didn't. He was a unique blend of style and substance.
I will lead you to a win!
He'll be remembered for his beard
I'll stick with the beard and the chest hair and, you know, the senior citizen look.
and his personality.
Never break a handshake.
Oh, I know. We're gonna have to play a game eventually.
I'm the weaker man.
And pulling the occasional rabbit out of a hat. But the kid from Harvard could play. He's one of just 7 quarterbacks in NFL history with 34,000 passing yards and 2,600 rushing yards. And since 1950, no other quarterback has started for more teams.
Rams, Bengals, Bills, Titans, Texans, Jets, Buccaneers, Dolphins, and then football team.
Did it. He did it.
That means he's had a lot of teammates.
That was a perfect throw.
And he has a lot of friends.
This is a rendering of the word cloud that you and your son put out in a very creative way. So walk me through your announcement to retire.
I just wanted it to feel like I was saying thank you to all my teammates, and I wanted to let them know. And so my son and I basically just took the 53-man roster of all 17 seasons. Some of my favorite teammates of all time that just had a huge impact on me and my life.
What do you think these guys would say makes you a great teammate?
It went beyond the football field.
Happy belated birthday, bro. Thank you.
Being able to know them as a person, know their families, their kids, their parents.
Oh, there they are. Hey! That's my grandparents. How are you, man? I saw you balling in preseason, bro. I was like, that's my man.
That part of it became my favorite part of the game. It ties into the chemistry on the field and the way that you work together and play together. I was asking Tate, my 13-year-old, his favorite guys of all time. Mike Evans, Mike Gesicki's another one.
Yeah!
My girls with Kyle Van Noy, they called him Angry Eyebrows. And like he loved it, you know, so we ever FaceTime, I'm like, I'm on with Angry Eyebrows. And they go and they give him a face. But it was just really cool to be able to share that with them.
Your career is amazing. It really is. But what you do,
I mean, it's crazy.
You don't have your
crazy.
career without that, and I don't need to tell you that, but that's remarkable to be
I mean, it's been fun. I don't know anything else.
You have an incredible teammate in her, and you have 7 gorgeous babies. Look at you guys.
I want to make sure it's nice and loud.
Oh, it's Brady. Hold on.
Is this like a derived from Home Alone?
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
it's a little bit.
Okay, sound off.
2,
1,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.